you might want to keep your tongue slightly in between your teeth. I go in more into that on my other video. And hold it there. It'll help with TMJ problems. It'll probably take 2 or 3 weeks for you to actually start feeling major results, and then it becomes kind of just routine. You don't even have to think about it. But the results I've had from this so far, this technique, it feels like my tongue is actually rolling a little bit further back in my mouth. The first day it was kind of tedious. It was like uncomfortable, kind of like, I don't know, a little soreness like after a workout for my tongue. And the second day it was a little less. Then the third day I just kind of started doing it. It kind of started happening on its own. It feels like my tongue is rolling a little bit more back in my mouth, and kind of has a tendency to, it's almost like exercise or yoga where you or if you get a chiropractic adjustment, if you change a major part of your exercise routine, maybe if you lose 50 pounds or more, which I don't know quite what that would be like, your body starts holding itself differently. It's a realignment, I guess is a good way to describe it. Where my tongue is in my mouth, if you can hear, my voice is a little different from my other videos. That seems to be going on. I don't think I have any kind of sickness. My nose doesn't seem to be running as much, which if you watch the video on growing your face, which I think is a weird term. I don't know why the guy termed it that way. He says it actually will change your bone structure, at least for your jaw, after a while. I think he said he's had major changes after several years, maybe 7 years, that he looks a lot different than he did before. But if you want to teach this to your children, something to talk about, he says it, which I'm beginning to believe there's a lot of truth to what he's saying. Instead of vitamin D and vitamin A deficiency that, I don't remember the researcher he mentioned long ago, said, I want to say 50 or 60 years, thought that was the problem with kids having eyes, ears, nose, throat problems, misalignment in their teeth, having had not enough room for their teeth in their jaw, and that type of thing. He believes this is the reason why, because our food is too soft. He recommends chewing gum, but he says the gum is not tough enough, which I'm actually going to work on that problem, see if I can crowdsource a, which I think I've got one running now. I'm not quite sure if it posted or not on Kickstarter, to get a company to design tougher chewing gum, actually work in your jaw and the placement of your tongue with your teeth together and your tongue on the roof of your mouth changes your actual bone structure. It's kind of like your thought process. If you look at some of my subconscious videos, law of attraction, I go into some of that things just kind of start working in that direction, and I think that's what's happening. Like I said, my voice is changing. I have a lot of problem with sinus drainage. I've only been doing this for about a week, like I said, and it seems to be getting a little better. I'll post more videos in the future if I have any other results that I can contribute his work and the technique that he has me using now. His name is Dr. Mike. I think his last name is Mew, M-E-W. If you want to do a Google search, he has a web page. There's a lot of videos out on YouTube, and I think he's an orthodontist by trade. Thank you. I hope this video has helped you. Please like,